Hey folks, it's Mike Anti with Sailfish Solar. So today's topic is direct pay. Again, it's a new piece of legislation as part of the Inflation Reduction Act, and it actually allows nonprofits for the first time to be able to take advantage of the 30% or even the 40% federal tax credit, which prior to this legislation was only available to private entities. So pretty cool, pretty exciting new thing, and we're going to dig in right here. So direct pay is something that is new in the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, and it basically allows nonprofits and not-for-profit entities to now take advantage of the federal tax credit that's afforded to solar projects. So in the past, you actually had to have tax liability and be a taxable entity in order to be eligible for that 30% or even 40% tax credit. The extra 10% is if you have domestic content, if we're using U.S. made equipment, which at Sailfish Solar we certainly are. So the way that we take that 40% tax credit as a nonprofit is we file for what's called direct pay. And in the eyes of the government, in the eyes of the IRS, it's basically viewed as taxes that were paid that shouldn't have been, and they actually refund you the money. So the government will literally write you a check, which is rare that we get to say that, but it is accurate as a result of this new legislation. So the nonprofits would file a 990 form, which is what they normally would use in a given year, basically just showing that they don't owe taxes. And on this form, they would take their registration number that they're going to get. They're going to go on and we're going to register their system with the IRS, and then they would take that registration number onto their 990 form, and again, they would actually receive that payment, for the 30% or the 40% of their solar system. So this is new. It is exciting. It is for nonprofits and nonprofit entities. At Sailfish Solar, we're kind of happy to help you walk through what the application process would look like and secure that funding. To be clear, we're not tax advisors and we don't get tax advice, but we can kind of help shepherd you through that process if you are looking to do a solar project with a through a nonprofit entity. So in a nutshell, that's what direct pay is. Again, it's new this year. Into projects built in 2023 and now in 2024 are going to be eligible for this. So very exciting. We just thought we'd give you an update on kind of what that looks like. All right, thanks for stopping by.